and welcome to Kelly's Encouragement today. I hope you are doing well today and Sunday is serving you good. Okay, today in Kelly's Encouragement, I would like to talk to you about lifetimes. Yes, lifetimes. We have been born many times. I have been born many times. You have been born many times. We all, as a collective, has been born many times. When I say many times, I'm talking about hundreds of times, thousands of times we have evolved. And not only have we been born many times, we have been born into many cultures. We have been born into different races or ethnic groups or backgrounds or different religions or different countries. And when I say that, I'm saying you could have been an African American in a lifetime. You could have been Korean in a lifetime. You could have been Apache Indian in a lifetime. You could have been British, Englishman, Englishwoman. You could have been an albino in a lifetime. It's just limitedly what you have been in many lifetimes. And not only have you been in different cultures and countries, you've also have played many roles in different lifetimes. You have been a father in a lifetime. You have been a mother in a lifetime. You have been a baby in a lifetime. You have been an uncle in a lifetime, and vice versa. So each lifetime that you live, you change the role. And why is it changing the roles? Because each lifetime you have to evolve, or you have to, it's like a classroom. You have to pass. And guess who set this all up? You do. And I did. Okay, so, and the reason why we set it up is because in the previous lifetime, if we did not do what we were supposed to do, more likely it would carry over to another lifetime. And that's where you get deja vu. Deja vu is only current events or past events, past events that has already happened. So many times we can be in a place, we can be in a location, geographic location. It can be in water, it can be on a ship, it can be in the mountains, practically anywhere. And this remembrance will come up and float up. It's called float up. It will float up and you say, God, I've felt this before. I've been to this place, or I remember that smell. Okay, all that has to do with past lives. Also, if you want to go a little bit further in your research, because hopefully the things that I do talk about that on here, that you go a little bit further and do your own research or your own findings. There are children and people, you can go and research it here on YouTube, that they remember the exact place where they used to be in war, a soldier, a diver. It just depends on. There are actually facts that people remember, and usually it's the ages between, I say probably 1 and 5, because they're closer at that age, between 1 and 5, they're closer to being over in the previous lifetime. Okay, and then you have some people that come in this world, which they have agreed is called life charts. You might have to look that up to research that. They come in and don't stay. Sometimes it can be a miscarriage. Sometimes it could be stillborn, where those individuals have agreed that this is the time that they agreed to live. And sometimes they come back. Sometimes the person get pregnant again, or have another child, or somebody in the family, or somebody close to the family. Usually that spirit is just rebirthing itself. It's being reborn again, because that's the chart of that individual. It's called life charts. And then it goes on to Akashic records, so you can look that up. Sometimes you could have been born in Africa, and I'm just trying to kind of take it slow so I can remember not to forget anything. But you could have been born in Africa, and in this lifetime you have a problem with food. Well, the reason why you have that gluttony, or that problem of grudging food, just really wanting to eat food, having a lot of energy, you just like to eat, well, that could contribute to the past life that you was in starvation. Some people may suffer from headaches. It just depends on where in the past lifetime they could have been in a war and had head injury. It just goes on and on and on. And so that's really something to invest in and learn about. Or you see somebody limp. You see somebody limp in this lifetime, where in the last lifetime they could have got hit by a mine, or they could have had an injury to that leg. And so the internal memory, which never goes away, surface back up, and in the subconscious, because everything is stored there, that pain come up, or that memory comes up, and unconsciously make that person limp, or drag their feet, or just whatever, birthmarks on your body. That's another indication of past life. Some people you see, they come in, they have like a brown spot in their eye. Well, from my studies, it's come from a punctured wound from the last lifetime to your eye. So you just have to be awakened and kind of think outside the box, okay? And like earlier, I was talking about deja vu. Well, deja vu, it's like only the remembrance of what has happened. You can do it by smell. You can do it by a picture. You can do it by voice, tones. It's just, the list goes on and on and on. Okay? So we choose our parents and they choose us. Why do we choose our parents? And you say to yourself, why was I born in this family? These people are about to drive me up the wall. They don't understand me. I don't understand them. I don't get them. They don't get me. It is because you said, okay, this is the way it's going to be. I'm going to have a harsh mother. She's not going to do me right. She's not going to treat me right. She's not going to be the mother that I think I should have. Why? Because it may, in this lifetime, you agree to go through or transcend forgiveness. So you have all these lessons, all these people that you set up It's like a movie. It's like a movie. You have the characters, you have the producer, you have the executive producer, you have even the extras that play the part in the story. Seriously, it's like a movie. It's just like a movie. And you in and you playing this role to better your character, to improve your attitude. Seriously, this is good stuff here. This is really good stuff. We even choose the school that we attend, the people, which is called soul groups, which that's another discussion. I'll talk about that another time. But everybody has a soul group, and in the soul group, I touch on it just a little bit. But in your soul group is all these collective of people that you agreed. They agree with you, you agree with them, that they will be part of your life in this lifetime. And guess what? They could be good people. They could be mean as hell. They could be your earth angels. They could be your gods. But you set it up for your soul group. And usually these people are around you from elementary to middle school to high school to college, and even some of your soul groups, you're around that person mostly your entire life. And then you have some people that's in your life for maybe 5 seconds. There are some people in your life for 5 years. Some people in your life for a short time, a long time, a midterm. It just depending on how you set this agreement up. And sometimes people in your soul group is to sharpen that thing that sometimes gets under your skin, and you be like saying, why that person acting like that? Why that person flipping the script like that? Usually it's something in you that needs to be auto-corrected within yourself, within your it may be your personality, it may be in your it may be in your upbringing, it may be just a number of things why that particular person or persons in your soul group. But one thing I notice about people in your soul group, even though you and that person don't get along all the time, is somehow or another you have a common ground with each other. And that's just to have that thing in place where that person can come and sharpen. If that thing needs to be sharpened again, autocorrect can happen again and again and again. Take for an example a person that has road rage. Well, until the person pass that test of being able to get in a car and drive to a destination without reacting or cussing the other person out, guess what? They're going to have to keep taking that classroom test until they transcend and say, you know what? This is only traffic. And if they want to cut in front of me and act a fool, then I'm going to let them do that. Because I need to transcend through this to go to the next classroom. And note or not, you have a classroom over here, but guess what? When you cross over, they say heaven, but guess what? You're going to have a classroom, and whatever your personality is over here that you did not correct, you're going to have to do it on the other side. Just like they have hospitals here, they have them on the other side. The scripture isn't even said, as it is in heaven, as it is on earth, it is in heaven. Okay, so moving on from that, when we enter into the earth plane, we forget who we really are. And I think that has a lot to do with the lessons that we have to learn, because if we really knew who we really were all the time, we wouldn't have nothing to learn. We wouldn't have nothing to transcend to or transcend through. We'd be perfect. Most soul plane life challenges to be a service of others. So really we're here for the service of others and ourselves, but majority for others. Okay, and I think that is about it. Baby, do you have anything that I missed that you can just quickly mention on? And I thank God for my husband. He so diligently helps me with the music. The music that you hear in the background, that's my husband playing. It's very relaxing. So I thank God for him. And we knew that we knew each other in another lifetime. And just to give you a little bit of information, he's born June the 9th. I'm born June the 10th. His social security number is the same as, it starts off the same as mine. The first three numbers is just alike. So those are the little clues to let us know what we already know, that we was once together in another lifetime. We was different, different race, but we was still together. And you'll find that out, like some of you probably already have had that experience if you're looking and you know about consciousness awareness, where sometimes it's revealed to you people in this lifetime, you know without a shadow of a doubt that you was part of a previous lifetime. You just click without any, most of the time without any explanation, you know. Like from my husband and I can say something. I can say something what he's thinking, or vice versa. Or most of the time we say it at the same time. And so that's just coming from really knowing each other in past lives. Okay, so I think that it's about it. Did you want to was there anything, Peter, to mention? Anything else?
Not right now.
Okay, he said not right now. Okay, but he has a journal where he's been on the other side, where he goes on the other side a lot, but he has a journal. I just want to mention this briefly, where one time he had went on the other side and they allowed him to be, I guess, in this rose garden or near roses, and he put them in his hand and he was trying to bring them back over here on this side, but as he was coming back on this side they dissolved. So that's one of the journeys that I so love, because I love plants, I love animals. I'm telling you, if you get in tune with yourself, the universe will reward you. The animals, the trees, even the leaves will speak to you. The dragonflies, I had last summer, I had a purple dragonfly to come in the car. But that's another subject. So thank you for chiming in and listening to me. Don't forget to to share and click on the notification if you haven't pushed that button, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. From my heart to yours, I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, and may you and your family have a merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Christmas, whatever your beliefs are, or your religion. May peace and love be to you. And to then, love and understanding be parted to you. Bye-bye.